Change isn't easy. Many times I think, if I had stayed in the countryside, maybe the channel would be doing better by now. Maybe things would just flow. And I get it. If you've been following me for a while, you know I still dream of my own house in the countryside. None of that has changed. But right now, I don't have the means. And there's a whole journey ahead to get there. A journey I don't even know if I'll complete because I can't really see the path. I take one step after another, guided more by faith than by certainty. And when you're longing for a completely different life, you inevitably have to face the unknown. That's exactly the journey I'm showing you. Sometimes it's exciting, bright, and full of color. And other times it's lonely, sad, even dark. Sometimes even both at the same time. YouTube is something I enjoy. I love writing, coming up with visuals, editing, even getting creative with the music or silly ideas to make you laugh. But lately, once I upload the video and the numbers dance begin, I feel disheartened. The channel is stuck. Not only is it not growing, it's shrinking. And that is discouraging. So then I started out. Would everything be easier if I had stayed where I was? But then I remember why I left. The sadness, the loneliness, the urgency to save my mental health. I remember how much this journey is helping me, how much I'm growing and learning. And then I know staying would have been a much bigger mistake. This journey is teaching me that change means losing things. Material things, people, even parts of yourself that no longer serve you. I can't promise what you'll see on this channel because life transitions work that way. Trial and error, falling and getting back up, getting lost and finding yourself. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I have tons of ideas, some tiny and easy to carry out, like a tiny surprise I have for you at the end of this video. Others that need more time and extra learning, and one that's so big and wild it would take a bored investor with lots of money and birds in their head to make it happen. But oh, what a fabulous idea! If that investor exists and is watching this video, send me a message. I'll buy the coffee. All jokes aside, it's obvious that mental health comes before numbers. And yet, I found myself trapped by algorithms, stuck in obsessive thoughts, when really that's not what I believe in. Then I've realized that what hurts isn't the numbers themselves, but what I think they mean. Because, irrationally, for me, those numbers are tied to the idea that I won't be able to build something of my own. That I will have to go back to a life I no longer want. Every low number wakes up my dragon. But like I always say, I'm not sharing this so you'll feel sorry for me. No. I share it because I want you to see that you don't have to be special to try to change your life. You just have to be willing to walk a path full of doubts, mistakes, and lessons. But you know what? Magic happens. When I ask the universe if I should give up, if all of this is worth it, if maybe I'm just chasing a fantasy. One of you writes to me, almost instantly, exactly with the message I needed. It's thanks to you that I remember why I do what I do. You pull me out of fear and back into love, light and purpose. So really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if I'm being honest, I love spending my days creating. I love making these videos, creating illustrations, services, and products that haven't seen the light yet, but will. I love living in this creative flow, seeing the world again through artists' eyes, where anything can become inspiration. And I truly don't want to step out of it, because even with all the doubts and fears, I'm loving it. I guess that's what all of this is about. Healing consciously, connecting the soul to faith, and following that inner pull even when you don't really know where you're going. If there's one message I want you to take with you when this video ends, it's this. Every big change comes with a journey. And yes, it will be hard, but it will also bring you immense gifts. The important thing is to remember why you started. To understand that failures are just lessons, and to let that be the force that keeps you moving forward. Because it's worth it. Feeling alive again is worth it. Now tell me, what's the biggest change you've made for yourself? And if you could start from scratch, what would it be?
Hello everyone. Good morning from the humid and hot Vietnam. I'm in Hoi An and I don't think I'm going to travel much. I really need to work on all the ideas I have in my mind and I really want to do it. So yeah, this is going to be more like home staying than traveling experience. I'm happy because I've been drawing a lot. I also got a commission from a friend to illustrate her book cover. I'm really excited. I was drawing that little illustration about a little girl with her dragon. In Kabbalah, they call it the opponent. Some people call it the ego. Some others put them names. When my mind is talking that much, I call it my dragon. I thought that I could do something cute for you as well if you want to paint your dragon. I turned that illustration into a sheet that you can download from the Coffee page. I will leave the link below. And I thought I'd do it like this if you like painting. So you can print it and then you can paint it yourself with your own colors. And you have a white space below so you can write a message to your dragon to make them both be friends and maybe call him a name. If I call him Pepe, that downloads his power. So I thought it could be nice. If you like it, it's completely free. You can go to the Coffee page and you can download it. I will leave the link below. If you paint it and you post it on your social media or whatever, you don't have to, but if you do, please tag me. Anyway. On the Coffee page and also down here in the description box, I will leave a link to a Spotify playlist. One of you, Kavan, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Sorry if I'm not. He always writes lovely comments on the comment section and he always leaves a song that he thinks matches with the video of the week. So I thought it could be nice to assemble it all together on a playlist so every one of you can listen to it if you feel like it. What else I wanted to share with you? Oh yeah, some of you asked me if I could share Sami's place, the place where I stood in Bali. Of course, I'm gonna share it, but I wanted to do something special for him. So I don't know if I will have time this week to finish it because I wanted to do a quick short video in his honor, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be right on time. If not, it will be ready next week. Okay, so you can find it, laugh at it, and find the place, and if you want to go there and meet Sami, he would be pleased to it. And yeah, I think that's all for now. I rambled too much and I'm still not very good at it, but it's all about learning, right? Learning, failing, making right, and doing stupid things. And thank you so much for your support, for your loving messages, for everything. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you very much for being here. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Have a good week. Bye bye.